All right, you guys. So here we are. Let me make some quick adjustments. So, all right. So, laundry day. All right. So, everybody is complaining. Everybody is complaining about the NBA All Star game, saying that they didn't like it, saying that they thought it was a disaster. And some people went as far to say that they should do away with All Star weekend. And my reply to that is think again. That won't ever happen. The NBA won't ever do away with All Star weekend because too much money involved, sponsors, all this kind of stuff. Now, yesterday, for the first time in history, you saw a 200 point game in the history of All Star NBA. And a lot of people were saying that it wasn't competitive and they need to make it more competitive. And, Anthony Edwards said guys are coming there not to compete. Well, I can explain to you why it's non competitive and why guys are not really going to play a 100% effort. I know people say, well, Kobe used to always give it his all whenever he played in all-star games. That was Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's work ethic was different. Kobe was different. Kobe said in several interviews he believed in making people work for everything and working for everything. So, RIP to Kobe Bryant. But I could tell you the main reason why a lot of these guys are not giving it they all. First of all, do you want to risk millions of dollars and put millions of dollars on the line? Like if you get hurt, you get a Achilles tear or some bad injury in an All Star game, and you sit out the rest of the season. Oh, appreciate the donation. People don't like to tell the truth because I could tell you right now, this isn't what you guys got to understand. Things is different now. This isn't 1985 to 99 up to the early 2000s. Guys is making 45, $50 million a year. Guys got $200 million contracts. I think Jaylen Brown got a $300 million contract. So if you making over $250 million, is you gonna risk getting hurt and you miss a entire second half of the season? Absolutely not. So you guys have to take that into consideration. I think one of the things they could do with NBA weekend, take notes because I know somebody may steal my ideas and present it to the NBA. My suggestion to the NBA, I think they should make it more fan friendly. I think they should have more fan participation. I think they should have more giveaways, like pay for somebody to go to college, have a one shot half court shot for $500,000 and broadcast it, or pick some random guy from a contest and then give him 30 seconds to make all the shots he can, and wherever he shoot the ball from certain parts of the court, let's just say if he make a three-pointer, if he just shoot a whole bunch of three-pointers, let's just say he get $2,000 per shot, layups $1,000. If he can slam dunk, he get, you know what I'm saying, $2,000, and let it tally up. I think you got to make it more fan friendly. And I think you also should play, since it's an all-star game, I think you should play it college style. Instead of having four quarters, you should just have 2 minutes second half. Make the game shorter. And then I think maybe in between, while it's halftime and everything, because they're not really, you know what I'm saying? You guys got to understand these dudes are not trying to get hurt We can sit up and complain all we want, but at the end of the day, these dudes' bottom line is at stake. So I think what you could do every year, you can do it sort of like the Super Bowl. Or my suggestion, I've been saying this for the longest. They should have the All-Star game after the season or before the season starts. And then more incentives for the players. Let's just say the winning team, I don't know what the game checks are. Let's just say the winning team gets $1 million a piece. Because if you're talking about 14, 15, 16 players and you're talking about $1 million a piece for the winner, and then the loser gets 750,000 a piece. Like I said, you got to make it more incentivized because these dudes care about money. And I just think you need to have more fan participation. You could have you could have a segment, make a shot over a player, shoot your shot, where basically you have one little, you have a guy and you can bring out a player. And if he can make one shot off a player, he get like, some money, like $100,000. You just got to have more fan participation, because if you have more fan participation, that makes the fans want to spend money, buy the apparel, buy the jerseys, buy all that kind of stuff, because what I saw yesterday, it was just laughable. But I understand. The thing is, whether we like it or not, you guys have to understand these dudes have millions of dollars at stake. So, of course, they're not going to give it their all. Like I said, do you want to hear about Anthony Anderson getting hurt in a damn all-star game? And he just signed like a 200 million plus extension? That's what people don't understand. It's easy for us to sit up behind our computers and complain about how it should be fixed, and they want to see competitive basketball. But at the end of the day, you're not out there on the court. So I get it. Whether I like it or not, I get it. Like I said, this is not 1985. These dudes are making the type of money in one season what some of these dudes made in their entire career. Are making more than what some of them made in half of their career. I'm talking about these dudes are getting paid $40-50 million a season. Okay. Keep in mind, when Magic Johnson was drafted, I think in 1979, he signed like a 25-year, $25 million contract. Well, guess what? They got players making that in one season. And then you have to understand, these dudes have endorsement deals, all that kind of stuff. So they have a lot of stuff at stake. And I'm seeing it from both perspectives. Would you like for the game? Would we all like for the game to be more competitive? Yeah, of course we would. But at the same time, it's not us on that court. Trust me, I play basketball. I play basketball. I put up videos of me doing shoot arounds and stuff. In an actual game, man, I'm telling you, you roll your ankle or you go up for a shot, and then depending on who you playing against, you always got that one dude that think he should be in the NBA, that, people hate on him. His coach didn't give him enough playing time and all that kind of stuff. And that come to the, the court angry and stuff at the gym or at the, you know what I'm saying, on the asphalt. You got to watch out for that kind of guy. So it's a lot of things involved. That's what you guys need to understand. We are not out there playing. Like I said, my suggestion is shorten the game. Now, if you want to have some halftime performers, do a 10-minute segment, that's fine. Sort of like the Super Bowl, that's fine. But I think they should just shorten the game. It shouldn't even, because it's an all-star game. I don't think most of them players is concerned about minutes and all that kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, most of the veterans, they didn't have their time. So I think that's how they should do it. There's no reason for this game to be 4 quarters. It should just be 2 20-minute halves and leave it at that. Because I don't think, like I said, at the end of the day, these guys are just happy to be there for the most part. And if you continue to make it 4 quarters, like I said before, I think you're going to have to incentivize it. That's just real talk. But that's what the NBA has come to now. Some people are saying too many slam dunks, too many 3-pointers and all that kind of stuff. Now, if I'm not mistaken, for a short time, I know in college basketball, they didn't allow the slam dunk. And people didn't like that. If the NBA says you can't dunk or you can't dunk in all-star games, then people will get mad. Then people will stop watching it. So when I hear people say that to get rid of the slam dunk, nah. Now, as far as the actual activities, the skills challenge, that need to be retooled. The slam dunk contest, I've been saying this for years. They should make the superstars compete. Nothing against Mac McDoug, because he did some sensational dunks. Nothing against him. He did some great dunks, but he's not a superstar. The only star you had in the contest was Jaylen Brown. And this is one of the reasons why I say this is going to always hold LeBron James back when it comes to evaluating him as an all-time great. When you make the comparison to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, LeBron James refused to participate in the slam dunk contest. We all know if LeBron James would have just did one, they would have made sure he won. But now at the age of 39, it's too little too late. And LeBron James would hint for years, I'm going to enter the slam dunk contest, and he would refuse to do it. And that's going to be something that's going to haunt him. Because if you're supposed to be an ambassador of the sport, if you're supposed to be the heir apparent, you got to do what the people that came before you did. Kobe Bryant participated. He won. LeBron James hasn't done it. Michael Jordan competed in it a few times, won 2 of them. Some people say that he shouldn't have won 1 of them. So that's the problem. We want to see the best guys do it. We don't want to see, and I'm not going to refer to nobody as scrubs, but at the end of the day, they need to, once again, incentivize. The NBA is $1 billion entity. They got the damn money. They got the money. They can do it. They need to say, the winner of the slam dunk contest gets $1 million. And plus we'll donate 500,000 to their favorite charity. See, if they put me on the committee, they'd be fine. And I know somebody gonna steal my ideas and submit it to the NBA, and because this has happened to me before. But that's fine. But y'all know where it came from. If some of my ideas get taken into consideration or actually get inserted into the NBA All-Star weekend. Because I think they should do it. It's not a hard fix. And it doesn't take, somebody with a bachelor's degree to come up with solutions on how to make the game better. It's somebody that's a sports fanatic or a sports fan like me that follows sports. That's why my channel is called Town Business Sports and Entertainment. I know these things. It's not going to take much. But the main thing, y'all already know, it always comes down to money. 2 things to fix the NBA All-Star weekend: more fan participation, shorten the game, put more money into it for the players. Because players love money. They love bonuses. I mean, they gave them bonuses. They gave them bonuses for the inaugural in-season tournament. I think the winning team, which was the Lakers, each member got $1 million apiece. So as you can see, they played a little harder in that, in that in-season tournament. So like I said before, That's what they can do to make the game better. It's always about money. Because when I saw that they had a 200 point game, and I said, golly, I was watching it on and off. But like I said before, you could make the argument it was an eyesore. But at the end of the day, you have to understand guys like Rob Parker and Stephen A. Smith saying that they need to do away with it. Well, guess what? If they do away with the NBA All-Star weekend, well, guess what? That's no money for you. Then you out of you know what I'm saying? No job for you. No work for the media. So no, they're not gonna they're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, do away with it. So you could just forget that. But like I said before, my suggestions, make it more fan friendly, more incentivized for the players. If they listen to me, it'll work. When I say if they listen to me, it'll work. Appreciate the super chats too. They listen to me, it'll work. I'll definitely go up to New York and talk to Adam Silver and come with my presentation. I even call up Ticket TV, and Ticket TV can come in the room with me because he plays professional ball, and come up with this, you know what I'm saying? Come up with this presentation on how to make the NBA All-Star weekend better. Because like I said, those dudes are not going to risk their bottom line to be going all out. Because like I said, I'll tell you a little story. And this is why they don't go all out. They don't go all out at the Pro Bowl. And they don't go all out at the Major League Baseball All-Star game. And that was started by Pete Rose. Now, back in the 70s, I don't remember what year it was, but it was sometime in the 70s. It was an all-star game. They used to call Pete Rose Charlie Hustle. Pete Rose always played hard. Now, at the end of the day, should he be in the Hall of Fame and all that good stuff? That's a discussion for another day. He gambled on baseball and he lied about it. I don't know, should he have a lifetime ban? But I think they should reconsider, like, just taking away the lifetime ban and then letting the Hall of Fame panel vote, ex-players vote, former players vote, and even let the fans vote and see whether Pete Rose should be forgiven and be put in the Hall of Fame. But yeah, but nevertheless, Pete Rose, and you can look it up too. It was an all-star game where Pete Rose was playing. And I don't know who hit the ball, and Pete Rose was running, and basically he slid in head first, I think, into Ray Falsey, who used to play for the Oakland A's at the time. He was playing for the Oakland A's at the time, and he messed up his knee. He messed up, and I mean, Ray Falsey, he was doing color commentary for the A's. I haven't watched the Oakland A's game in years because of obvious reasons. The stadium situation in the A's, possibly headed to Las Vegas, because that Las Vegas thing is not set in stone yet, because they still got other cities like Portland and Utah making a pitch for the A's, because behind the scenes, I heard that they really don't know if they want to, tally up $1 billion for a stadium and then put it in the middle of the strip, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. But with that being said, he messed up Ray Fossey's leg. Ray Fossey, every time they would ask him about that, he would get irritated. He does not like Pete Rose to this day. And if you ask him, do he think Pete Rose belong in the Hall of Fame, then he'll tell you. So that's another reason why. And a lot of people was mad at Pete Rose. They was like, damn, dude, it's just an exhibition game. It's just an exhibition game. And I mean, he literally slid into and crashed into him. I mean, look it up. It's on YouTube. So that's one of the reasons why people don't like for guys to go all out. I'm a bit of a historian. Well, that's what they're doing. Well, that's what they're asking them because that's what they're doing. They want the dude to sell the team. And of course, I've been trying to talk to the mayor and set up a meeting with her, but of course, they haven't responded to me. But it is what it is. But nah, just look it up. Just look it up. So that's why they don't like people going full throttle. Even though that was in Major League Baseball, a lot of people saw what Pete Rose did, and they was like, "Dude, are you serious? It's just an all-star game." So that's another reason why a lot of people didn't like Pete Rose. A lot of baseball players behind the scenes wasn't feeling that. They was like, "Dude, it's an exhibition game, bro." And Pete Rose, he kind of never really apologized to Ray Fosse for that. He did I always play hard. So that's the thing. The only way they're gonna fix the NBA is to incentivize it. They're just gonna have to put more money into it. Like I said, they got the money. They $1 billion entity. More fan participation, more incentives for the players, and shorten the game. You know what I'm saying? Shorten the game. Because like I said, I don't think these dudes, I don't think the veterans care about playing a whole bunch of minutes. I think they should let the youngins play. The Anthony Edwards, I think they should get, like I said, it's a simple fix. It's not one of these things that's going to take a 4-hour meeting with a whole bunch of number crunchers and dudes doing schematics and all that stuff. It's just simple. But anyway, if somebody steal my idea, y'all know where it came from. But anyway, it's your boy Town. I'm out.